night she dances free, spreading love like confetti glee. Katie Moonchild, shining so bright, bringing joy.
Hey all! Good morning. How are you? How are you? Good to see you all. Oh my goodness. I hope you're all doing well. I missed you last week, but the break was really nice. I intended to work in the garden all last week, and yeah, it turned cold on me. Kind of did to everybody, huh? You like my... Hey, you're going to see that for a while. That blue and yellow frame and everything. I just figured out how to record my videos in this. So this is what you're going to see a lot. It's my support of Ukraine. I love you guys. Hey, it's so good to see you. Ah, Kelly, how you doing? Mwah, good to see you, sweetheart. And Jenny, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Wait for some people to come in. See if I can... Don't want that to be too loud. Don't want it too soft either. Turn it too far down. Okay. It's trying to do too many things all at once. Here we go. I tell you. You know what? Hey, Rose. Good to see you, Rose Blue. You. Well, yeah, new old look. So this girl's pooped. Let me tell you, putting together that garden bed, that is not plastic. It's metal. It is steel. The corrugated part is regular corrugated metal, like, you know, you put on roofs of sheds and buildings. So it was heavy. Oh, and then, yeah, Katie wasn't paying attention a whole lot to the instructions, even though I read the manual. And I was just merrily putting in the screws in all the screw holes. No, they only needed to go in the bottom half. Top half, screw holes were to attach the poles that hold up the frame. I had a blast though. It was so much fun yesterday. Yeah, short video. I was a little harder. I don't really have the equipment that I need. Like, I really need a tall tripod, and then I would have been fine. I could have recorded the whole thing, although it took me about 2 hours total. I don't think you would want to watch a 2-hour video of me struggling. Oh, so. Oh, that's not fun. I've had water on the knee. That hurts. It really hurts. Let me put in the... There we are, so that I can put you up there when you talk. I tell you, bells and whistles and buttons and bows. I hope you're dead. So you're gonna go, gonna need you on the 22nd. I think your mom's gonna need you too. Yeah. Really? You and your better half? Okay. I'm all for conversation today. What's going on, Miss Jenny Jen? I've got a crazy question. My better half and I might have had some good karma. Well, tell me more. I'm all ears. Yeah, I love karma. If you only if you want to share. I don't mean to be nosy. What is it? Oh, you guys, I love you so much. Ah, I'm sorry about your dad. It is painful to walk. Very painful. And let me tell you what it feels like inside your knee. If you've never had water on the knee, it feels like mashed potatoes inside that knee. Every walk you take, it goes and it hurts too. So it's really a very unsettling situation. So I feel for your dad. And, be in my prayers. Yeah, could be, you know. You're wise in letting it be their decision. Don't push for it. Just go and visit and be helpful and loving and nurturing. And yeah, it'll all happen. We all need some good news. Yes, Kelly. I hope everything is okay with you, my love. Yeah, I hope so. Well, anyway, let me tell you, I got some cards pulled. Hey, there's Sin. Good to see you. You made it. Hey, hope you're doing good. Last time I think we talked was a couple weeks ago and you were having sinus issues. So, and Fatima, blessings to you, my all. Good to see you. So good to see you. Everybody's here. The gang's all here. Okay. I pulled, me, I always pull the first cards. It's because I'm sitting here shuffling to give my hands something to do while I'm waiting. Today I got Tootsie Rolls. It's because Walmart delivered while I was waiting for y'all. Yep. And that's all my buying for the month. I'm done. The rest of the boycotts will be easy till we get into April. And then it's just a matter of timing. Yeah, and this did not come from Amazon. I'm thinking I'm getting rid of my Amazon Prime, but if I do that, there's a bunch of other stuff that I've discounted because of Amazon Prime that I'll lose. And then I'm thinking, oh, how often do you use those? Is it worth it? Nah, not really. Not really. Not really. Being true to standing up and being true to how I believe is more important. Kelly. Kelly. Yes, healing energy from Miss Kelly. I'm actually sending you growth so that so your new blood marrow is producing really hearty, healthy, and robust blood cells because that's what you need. The happy life? Ooh, I'm listening. I'm listening. I love Kelly's outlook. Kelly, when I was going through cancer, I laughed and joked the whole time, even the days that were really bad, nobody saw me. Benny Loco! Mwah! Good to see you, love. Yes. When I had cancer and when I was going through chemo, my really hard days, the toilet hugging days and stuff, nobody saw me on those days, just my mom. She was the only one here. She was elderly. I was taking care of her. Yeah, right. And she couldn't come near me on those days because I was poisonous to her because of the chemotherapy coming out of me, coming out of my skin. And yeah, I love you so much and am so supportive of you for what you're going through, girl. Yeah. Believe you me, the last thing I cared about was my hair. Everybody goes, "Oh, I'm gonna lose all my hair." Let me tell you, you're glad not to have it when you're that sick. You don't have to wash it and deal with it. It's gone. As a matter of fact, I've had a buzz cut a couple times since then, and if I well, let's put it this way: if I wasn't so attached to my hair, I would probably spend every summer in a buzz cut. Or at least do like Dolly and Benny. I used to have a pixie till COVID hit. Yeah. Actually, when I had my diamond painting channel, I had a pixie haircut. Pixie platinum blonde. Real short bangs and everything. I've got all these new hairs here in front that hit me right here. And I'm going, why don't you just to even work them in, give yourself some bangs? And I'm going, oh, this is not the time of year to have bangs when you perspire a lot on your forehead. They look a little icky. So I'm really trying hard not to do that. So, you guys want to know what your mindfulness prompts are for today? There's 2 cards. I don't know. I think we might just feel like half the time we get 2 cards. First one is really, really, really important for us. These times are insane. So I don't pay a whole lot to a whole lot of holy water, a very small bale of sage. But I have a person who knows how to cross over. Oh, clean it and do it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm missing part of the conversation there. Well, I tell you, I do that to my surroundings no matter where I live. I do that every so often. And I have salt in the windows and doors, and that gets changed. Of course, that I have help changing that out. I have this cat now who's very good at doing things in the window. Oh, Koru. He's over here. Uh, yeah, on guard duty. He's watching for critters, and there aren't any. I took care of them the other day. So, yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Our mindfulness prompt. The first one is from the mindfulness category, and it's from Lao Tzu. If you are depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you're at peace, you are living in the present. Might help if I turn on. Hey, would you guys like to see this? Hello, let's put my hair. Turn on my table, huh? Nope, that's backwards. Let's do this. Turn me off. Turn me back on. There we go. Now I got it. I tell ya. Man, let's turn that tunes back on. Hey. Let me pick that up. If you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. And if you are at peace, you're living in the present. Meditate on your breath for 5 minutes today. Just the rhythm of how you breathe. How deep do you breathe? How shallow do you breathe? Interesting. And the other one that we have is from the Stoicism category. And it's a quote from Steve Jobs. Today, if today were lost, we're the last. Let me start that again. If today were the last day of your life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? Use today to build the life you've dreamed of living. Quit worrying so much about the outside political stuff. I know it's horrible and it's touching everybody and it's going to get worse before it gets better. But it's going to get better. Yeah. So, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm doing today? Stop and think about that. Use today to build the life you've dreamed of living. I started, I think all of us on all of our computers, we have a reminder section, right? So we'll use it. I'm like, hello, put what I want to do in on what day, and it pops up with a little bell and alert that, oh, you need to do this. Like it went off that I'm doing this today. And after this, I had groceries already delivered, doing the live stream. And then I think this afternoon, what was I going to do? Go figure out where my 2 8-foot beds are going to go. But anyway, this is oh, that's hard. Yeah, there's you guys. You know what? I think we need to do a healing prayer for everybody right now. Let's kind of pause the tunes. There's several of you in here that have got physical issues, including me. Pause that for the moment. Let me switch me back to here so you can see what I'm doing instead of me. I'm propped up in the back from doing that yesterday, so I probably won't get much done after this today, except I do want to make some fettuccine alfredo, shrimp fettuccine. I thought sounded really good today. They had shrimp on sale. What can I say? So I got some. But I think we need to do a little bit of a healing prayer for everybody. Say, you guys, huh? Let's just take a moment and first with some silence to get a little grounded and recognize your breathing. Close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in real deep. Exhale it all out. Now, as the good air has come in and the bad air has left, we ask the universe and source to fill us with healing energy. Spin the chakras all in appropriate and harmonious directions. Bring us into alignment and grounding. Keep us calm. Keep us centered. Keep us focused today as we go through our day. Let us be able to be filled with discernment and gratitude as we may come across the negative things that are out there. That is what we need the discernment for. Take a moment and breathe before you react, and then act. We ask that you breathe in healing energy flowing through us from the top of our heads down through, out, through the toes of our feet, into the ground, into the healing powers of the earth that is a part of us, and we are a part of her, no matter whether we originated or where we originated. Right now, in this moment, we are a part of Gaia, and she's calling to us with her loving, nurturing, and healing energy to hold us and to keep us safe as long as we honor and hold her and keep her safe as well. We ask that any and all negative energy be cleansed and flushed from us, and that we be filled with joy and laughter today. We ask this with everything that's in our core. Ashe. And so it is. Woo! That made me high. I don't know about you guys. Bzz. Now my third eye's buzzing. Yes, everybody is. I'm hearing Dolly's knee and Dolly's shoulder, and Kelly's healing through her cancer, and Sin is healing through hers, and Jenny's dad, or Rose's dad, and I love you all so much. I just want y'all to be happy like a little kid. Let's all go out and play hopscotch together, Let's just go play some hopscotch. It's fun being a kid inside. We get all hung up on being the irresponsible adult. You don't have to be all the time. Make people wonder what you're up to. Yeah, so they think you're a little nuts. Hey, you don't have to explain yourself then. Take it from me. Okay, as we move on, let's see what our crystal is today. And it's one I haven't gotten for us already as I pull up the book. So here we go back down into the today we have for our crystal, I got obsidian. Sharp and shadows. Isn't that a pretty card? That's kind of a cool card. What it says about the obsidian card. It is a Mohs hardness of 5 to 5.5. It's pretty much almost equal to glass. Here's what the book says. Let's be clear. Obsidian is not a gentle friend. Precise, yes. Masterful, always. Quicker than a cheetah taking down a gazelle, absolutely. But gentle, that's not Obsidian's domain. An uncompromising mirror and a surgically sharp blade. Obsidian helps you see your shadows and excise them. No long, drawn-out therapy sessions or weeks of vacillating. When it's time to go, Obsidian tells you, there's no mercy in taking it slow. I like that. When it's time to go, there's no mercy in taking it slow. When you need the kind of honesty that lets you see your shadows clearly. When you are truly ready to make a final and clean break. When you want the letting go to be fast, call on Obsidian. If Obsidian is appearing, There is something for someone, something or someone that you need to cut loose. I love it. That's why we have the scissors. Now, according to the big book, I'll tell you a little bit more about the properties of obsidian. Go and see where I'm reading from. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing anything. We're just talking about crystals here. The color can be brown, black, blue, green, rainbow, dark black, red black, silver gold with a sheen. The appearance is shiny, can be opaque, glass-like, and it comes in all sizes and sometimes is tumbled. The rarity, some colors are readily available, like the black, the regular black obsidian. Others are rare, and some blue-green colors are manufactured glass. So be careful there if you're on eBay or one of the Amazon or one of them and you're trying to buy some obsidian and you see blue-green obsidian, it's pretty rare. So odds are it's glass. Okay? And it comes mainly from Mexico, but it's also worldwide. It's anywhere you have a volcano. It is what lava turns to when it comes out and cools off really fast before it gets a chance to bubble and foam. That's obsidian. Yeah, its attributes. Obsidian is molten lava that cooled so quickly it had no time to crystallize. I think that's what I just said. Obsidian is a stone without boundaries or limitations. It is, as a result, it works extremely fast and with great power. Its truth enhancing and reflective qualities are merciless in exposing flaws, weaknesses, and blockages. Nothing can be hidden from obsidian. Ooh-wee. Spiritually, obsidian vitalizes the soul's purpose. It eliminates energy blockages and relieves tension, integrating the psychological shadow into the whole to bring spiritual integrity. It anchors the spirit into the body. This stone stimulates growth on all levels. It urges exploration of the unknown and opening new horizons. For healing, its greatest gift is insight into the cause of disease. It aids in the digestion of anything that is hard to accept and promotes physical digestion and it detoxifies. There you go. If you're wanting to do a detox or a detox, dissolving blockages and tension in the physical and subtle bodies, including hardened arteries. It reduces the pain of arthritis, joint problems, cramps, and injuries. An elixir is beneficial for shock. It alleviates pain and stops bleeding, benefiting the circulation. This stone warms. Might help if I could read. This stone warms the extremities. It can be used to shrink and to enlarge the prostate. Once again, the best place to wear it is use it as a ball or as a mirror in scrying. Really? The specific colors have a lot to do with the attributes, and then it goes into each color. And there are so many colors. Yeah, mahogany, rainbow, red, black, silver sheen, gold sheen, green, electric blue, blue green, blue, and black. I'm not going to read all those to you. Just know when you go out shopping for obsidian, have fun. You don't necessarily need to get the absolute black. Something else that you might hear a lot of are Apache tears. What that is as an obsidian droplet that looks like it's tumbled, but this is natural. I used to collect those. My father was really big on going out and looking for arrowheads, which we all know now you should not do. You should leave them where they've fallen. Um, to honor the person that made them and that dropped it. Because odds are the one that dropped it's the one that made it. Anyway, um, and we used to find Apache tears all over the place. And they would usually be, this is up in Oregon too, Ring of Fire, a lot of volcanic stuff up there. So yeah, obsidian is a stone. I have cut myself on obsidian playing with it as a kid. It's very sharp, just like glass. And I believe Dolly, yeah, snowflake obsidian. There's so many. Dolly was, before her shoulder started acting up, was really into flint napping, and I hope she'll get to do it again. Jay! Hi, my darling. Good to see you, my friend. So I hope she gets to do that again. There we go. So, you guys, how you doing? You doing okay? Because I know I've been having a hard time. And it's energy. It's not that I'm depressed or anxious or anything. It's just the energy's just not there. I so much wish to just, keep plodding along, and I have so many plans and goals, and I've started so many projects, and there are days where it's everything I can. Yesterday, I had a smoothie. It gave me a lot of energy. I don't even remember what I put in the smoothie, but it gave me a lot of energy, so that's why I went out and decided to work in the middle of the afternoon, hottest part of the day. It was a beautiful day out there. And so, yeah, that was fun doing that yesterday. As a matter of fact, I thought you guys might like to hear, now they got this song playing, would you guys like to hear what that whole song, I wrote these songs, by the way. Would you like to hear that garden song? It is a difficult time. It really is. The energy's all over, and there's so many reasons why. I'll play this for you. This was fun. Anyway.
Digging deep in earth so brown, feel the pulse, root bound down, feed the soul with seeds we sow, where the green dreams choose to grow. Victory garden rise tonight, for the body, for the fight. Earth and us in rhythm sway. Healthy love will light our way.
Oh, that's cool, Jenny.
Breathe the dirt, the rain, the sun. Nature's song has just begun.
I can get my
Hands are rough, hearts
yeah.
are pure. Grow in life, the only cure. Victory garden rise tonight, for the body, for the fight.
I tell you,
Earth and
Dolly, I see why you don't like touchpad.
healthy love will light
This one drives me nuts. See, if I make one part of the chat go away, I can't take part in the chat. So I have it going up, So,
and
it is a difficult time, and the energy energy is wacky, wacky, wacky. Because in 2 days we start Mercury retrograde. We are in the shadow of it right now, obviously, with me and my computer stuff going on today. And what else we got going on? Good grief. Spring equinox is the 20th. We have solar eclipse as well. So the planets are all aligned. Energy, yeah. Crazy. You know what? I decided what my next project is going to be with my resin. I'm going to make beads. Got a whole bunch of bead. I spent $9 and got 6 different shapes of bead molds. So I'm gonna have some fun. Your dad won't wear bracelets? Well, you don't need to do a bracelet. And I know his knee is bothering him. You might try an elixir. Do some research. Google an obsidian elixir for pain, for joint pain. See what you come up with. Since I don't have that kind of knowledge, I wish I did. Yeah. Full moon. Yeah, the full moon is also the lunar eclipse. We have lunar eclipse Friday. It's either Thursday or Friday. I need to look and tell you guys exactly. I've got it. And then around the equinox, spring equinox, yeah. Near the 20th, we have a solar eclipse. So yeah, we're in eclipse season. We're also in Mercury retrograde. It's like, yeah. There's a bunch of other stuff too. Mars and Aries. You make polymer clay beads? Awesome. Kelly, you were asking me in Discord about me making sure that I was using the PPE and all that stuff. And yeah, I do. I have a respirator, and that's my videos. I don't talk. My videos, I just play music. They're just for you guys to watch. The resin moving is soothing. So I prefer not to do the talking thing with those. They're just to help people relax and see something pretty be made. And so I got the PPE on, girl. I have even an apron and everything. So yeah, and I love mixing and matching beads too. The reason I got these was so that you probably can't hear me very well. Realize the same song's been playing over and over and over again. There we go. When I got those to use for my leftover, because it's really hard to estimate exactly how much a mold is going to hold, and you'll have leftover colors. Well, I used to use the bunny rabbit for that, and I got bunny rabbits in all kinds of colors. Yeah, some of them are kind of ugly, so ugly with an F. Anyway, so I got these beads molds. Just trying to, it's an expensive hobby. Yeah, I used to do polymer clay. Do you make fibromyalgia moment? Excuse me, as my brain just short-circuited. Canes. It's always a trip to me how a person can think through all the bits and pieces of a cane to make sure that little slice comes out so perfect, but it's in a rod. Canes blow my mind. Have an Easter sale? Well, that would be great. Except I don't have any way to really. I don't have a storefront. You know what I mean? I should do that. I don't want to do Etsy though. I may. I'm gonna have to figure out something to sell my cards because I was gonna do it on Amazon, but now, no. I think I'm gonna be doing it as a self-published freelancer. Whew. I hadn't thought about that yet. Anyway, let's do a mindful message for us for now. What we got? Guidance system. Sorry, it took me a minute to read. This font right here is not easy sometimes. You cover pens and glass with metal container. Ooh, and metal. That sounds so pretty. I've made pens. They're fun. And I've molded polymer clay. My mother and I used to like to do polymer clay and I did together. Guidance system. I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or how far away I am from what I want. When I'm feeling joy and doing things I love, I am in a state of allowing my desires. I notice when I'm feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. That's a cool card. That's a good card. Use your guidance system. Stop worrying so much. What can we do? We do everything we can. What we've been doing, like the boycott going on this week, it's making a difference. It really is making a difference. Here's another one. Expansive. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. You working on you, or are you worried about what somebody else needs to do to work on them? So easy to see the things that are wrong with other people. But how good are we at seeing what we need to see in us? Yeah. You're near Philly. Cool. Roses in Texas. Grandma Sinner. I know, that's what it said too. I'm not guidance system. Grandma Sinner, and I was like, what the hell? And then I'm looking at the kitchen timer above it, and I'm going, this card doesn't make any sense. That's funny. Grandma Sinner. Oh dear. I'm so glad. That's why I don't use those cards a lot. It's like, it takes you 10 minutes to figure out what they're saying. It does say, see, look. See? You know what that looks like? It says guidance system. And that, I'm sorry, it looked like a kitchen timer on top. Anyway, look, I got 2 stones. We need a third to get a sentence. Oh yeah, okay. I love it. Have the courage to dream. We got courage. We got health. Stay. I'm not gonna do it. And then dream. Hey, Karu. What you doing, dude? Say hi. Say hi. And then dream. Hi, Bubbles. Okay. You can see him. Some right there, Bobby. Say hi. Say hi. There he is. In my butt. He's getting so big. Anyway, so we need cards to go with that. So, first card I'm going to pick is from... What are we going to use? Let's use the Shaman's Dream from Colette Baron Reed. What card goes with courage, please? What do we need to know about courage? Oh, yeah, that's a good thing to do on camera, dude. Just get that down. You're such a clean kitty. All that white. Okay. Only time I've been to Dallas, I had the world's... Oh, thank you, Karu. So much. Only time I've been to Dallas, I had the world's worst hangover. I was flying through there after a cruise, the Caribbean. And I was a travel agent. And I'd been on a cruise learning how to sell cruises. Yeah, and we didn't know that if you bought liquor out of the country, that if you opened it, you couldn't bring it into the country. So we tried to drink a gallon of vodka in one night. I think there was 4 or 5 of us. A gallon of vodka. I felt like hell going over. I was like 28 years old and stupid. You know how we make those decisions? You're very helpful, my son. Yes. So, what do we need to know about courage? Get the winter's dream. We are in a... Hi, Karu. We're in a gestation period. What are you doing? We are in a gestation period. Isn't that a pretty card? So it's a period of things moving slowly. It's winter time. What are you dreaming about? And it's a 9 card. Have the courage to dream about your good health. Thank you, my darling. He is so much help. Have the courage to dream about your life. What do we have for health? So for courage, it's winter's dream. For health, we were just talking about the cosmos. For our health, you need direction on how to make your health better. He's so funny. He knows. He's something. A little booger. He's my monkey butt. Anyway, I lost in space. You need direction on how to get healthy? Hang with me. I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, that's why I bought Tootsie Rolls. But hey, you gotta have a little of a... You gotta have a vice. Like I don't have any vices. Hey. But you gotta have a little treat once in a while. And I'm sitting here. I eat one of each flavor. Okay? And then I'm ready to put the bag away because it's sugar. I have used both, but I mainly use, if you can see in the little picture down there, I use a Contigo thermos. Holds 20 ounces of coffee, water. I have one for beverages like coffee and tea and that kind of thing. And then this one is only water. Strictly water. Yeah, he can pick the card. Oh, silly boy. So if you're feeling like you're a little bit lost in space, looking for ways to help your body, first thing I can suggest is plant an herb garden in your kitchen. You got a sunny window somewhere near your kitchen, on the table, or something. You can grow some peppermint or some basil. Those are very, very easy things. Chives, really easy to grow. And what you don't use, maybe you can trade with a neighbor. I'm trying to get us all into this victory garden point of view. What you don't use, you can share with your neighbors, trade with your neighbors. Let's bring about the barter system again. So during this winter time, dream of ways that you can be a better neighbor, a better person of service. And there you're going to find your courage to go for that big dream over here that you're looking for. What do we want to know? What is this big dream? What do we need to know about the big dream, please? It's interesting. Got that in Saturday Solutions a couple weeks ago. We dream of knowing the complete lay of the land, of knowing everything we need to know to move on. That's impossible. You can't know everything you need to know. Ask your ancestors for their wisdom and what they know. You're sprouting potatoes! Woohoo! Yes! I'm going to try growing some in a 5-gallon bucket. The soil here is terrible. That's why I'm doing raised beds, in case you were wondering. There's no earthworms in the soil. The nutrients are quite low. A lot of salt. And it's baked hard. So there's a lot of bad funguses from gardens people have had in the past. This house was built in 1952. So, yeah. Knowing your land. This is good. This is also good about your health. You're going to have to know what will grow in your area. It's like you can't grow mangoes in Wisconsin. Well, maybe you can inside in a greenhouse, but you can't grow them outside. You barely grow mangoes in Arizona because it's too dry. You go broke providing water for it. So, also in the dream stone, I'm hearing this is not just dreaming of abundance or gratitude, but you're going to get ancestral wisdom in our dreams. And through that ancestral wisdom, we will learn the more simple things we have forgotten. There was a way of life for them. How to make butter, for instance. Kind of hard for me. Shanita, my beautiful, beautiful heart lady. Good to see you, sweetheart. Kind of hard to make butter right now, because if you're like me, I'm not buying milk right now. Cow's milk, anyway. Because it was found to have bird flu in it up in the Phoenix area. So I'm just not taking any chances. I have a gallon in the freezer, and that's where it's staying for the moment until I need real cow's milk for something, like if I decide to make yogurt or butter. If you have an Instant Pot pressure cooker, you can make yogurt. Homemade yogurt is the only yogurt that is beneficial. The yogurt you buy at the grocery store might as well be fruit-flavored pudding, you guys. It is all pasteurized. It's required to be pasteurized by law. Even if it's organic, natural, from the health food store, if it's got dairy in it, it is required since the Great Depression to to be pasteurized. Pasteurization kills all the probiotics and prebiotics. So, just saying, buy yogurt because you like how it tastes. Don't buy it because it's going to fix something in your belly. Because it's not going to fix anything in your belly. Sorry. Sorry to tell you that. I love yogurt. And it's really easy to make homemade yogurt, actually. And what I find interesting is when I make homemade yogurt, I use like Chobani plain yogurt as the start. There is something in there that'll get it going. And you can buy, the powdered acidophilus and put that in there and it'll start it. It's easy. It's really easy. Especially if you have an Instant Pot. Yeah, these kind of probiotics are living already. So they're like, homemade yogurt, you can make it in variations from Greek, so it's nice and soft and creamy, all the way to cream cheese. And I used to make homemade cream cheese all the time when I was making yogurt. During COVID, I made homemade yogurt and homemade cream cheese all the time. And I didn't use sour cream because I was making plain homemade yogurt. It's almost the same. So, that's interesting. So, in recap, to have the courage to be healthy, we're going to find those answers on what to do in our dreams. We're going to how to be healthy in simple ways, not complicated. Take this pill for that, or just try cooking fresh food. And it's better if you've grown it, because if you grow it, it got to live to its full potential. On the vine, it got to ripen on the vine, not in a warehouse, sprayed with gas because it was picked with grain. Do a little research on food. There's a video or a movie called Food Inc., I believe is what it's called. Give you a major education on where our food comes from. I tell you what, makes you definitely want to have a farm. And go, well, no wonder I feel like this. No wonder cancer's on the rise. Prostate problems are on the rise. Thyroid issues are on the rise. You haven't used real crystals in your work? You use resin to cover your polymer clay. Yeah, I use real crystals. I was very blessed early on in this. Sin, who's in here, sent me a whole bunch. Hey, Cat Shepherd, hi! Good to see you, hon. How you doing? Sin sent me a box full of all kinds of wonderful, beautiful stuff for my resin art. She sent me a bunch of crystals and molds, and I was just thinking the other day, I need to make more with it because there's malachite and turquoise and little chips and bigger pieces, and so I'm gonna start making some of that stuff. I have a bunch of prickly pear skeletons that I like to incorporate with those stones, because it makes a natural kind of a grid. It's a cool, one of these days I'll show it to you. I'll show you when I make a video when I make it. How's that? Also, I wanted to let you know the garden will be a video once a week. I don't know what day of the week. Just, it'll pop up, and they probably won't ever be long. It'll be just an update. This is where things are. I planted this here. This is why I put this bed here. That kind of an update. Oh, I love all that stuff, Sin. And you know those molds, the coaster molds that you sent me, I've used them so many times, they're starting to get dull. But I learned the other day how to make them shiny again. So I'll keep using them. The Gem Fair is coming to town. How fun for you. Oh, I hope if you get a chance to go, sweetheart, I hope you enjoy that. Uh, the gem show just left here. Uh, they were kind of late with it this year, so it got into March. So it just finished. And it finished at the same time as the professional golf was going on. Or no, rodeo was going on. And the day the rodeo ended, the week later, the professional golf started. And then now all that's done. So, yeah, the big attractions for the winter are all finished. So, you haven't even had breakfast yet? Well, honey, go fix something to eat. Fix food in a minute. Yeah. Don't let me make you starve. You got to get back to work. You have a great day, Shanita. Thank you for stopping by, love. We need to talk, girl. I got an idea. So, what are we doing? We're at an hour, so why don't we all go find something to eat? What do you say, huh? Let's find out what the back of... Where to put the cards? Where to put the cards? Corey was playing with them and I lost them. Oh, no, I didn't. They're underneath here. See what the back message is on these. So, this first one, so it's not so confusing for the camera. First one was we'll do the Steve Jobs quote. If today were the last day of your life, would you want to do what you're doing today? Use today to build a life you've dreamed of living. For tonight, here's what you need to think of. Who you are is defined by what you are willing to struggle for. Wow. Mark Hansen. What do you struggle for? That's powerful. That's worth a meme, actually. And then for the mindfulness was the Lao Tzu about the past, present, and future. If you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. And if you are at peace, you're living in the present. Tonight, I want you to think about this. The largest part of what we call personality is determined by how we've opted to defend ourselves against anxiety and sadness. Wow. Alain de Botton? Alain de Botton? Let go of all anxiety and sadness. What are you left with? Ooh. That's a good one to ponder on before you go to bed at night. Let go of all anxiety and sadness. What are you left with? You don't want to get in trouble? Okay. You're going to have some ramen for lunch. Thank you. Yeah, you guys, hit the like. It's free. It's easy. Helps my channel. Helps the community. Helps us grow. Helps us be seen. Well, you guys, I love you all so much. I'm going to send you out with this one. This is the one that really, I don't know, that resonated with me. Who are you? Okay. Who you are is defined by what you are willing to struggle for. We talk about what hill are you standing on? That kind of got defined, didn't it? I love you guys so much. I am so glad you came to join me today. Let me get over here where we are not looking at the cards anymore. We just got me. Aren't you lucky? I thank you guys so very, very much for being here. You mean everything to me. Hang in there. This show went so fast, I feel a little bit disconnected. I could probably do another hour, to be honest with you, but we've all got stuff to do. It's the middle of the day. It's Tuesday. Have a great week. See you on Saturday Solutions, and Dolly, are you going to be live tomorrow? I know you have a bunch of doctor's appointments this week. If so, she will be live at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Go see her. And then, you're standing on the Magician's Hill. I love it. That's a good one to stand on and fight for. You will be live. Yay! Dolly's going to be live at 10 tomorrow. I'll see ya all there. Thanks, you guys, for being here. Hang on and we'll take you out.